Goddess of fortune and luck.
The world of make-believe has become a thriving industry not only in Nigeria but also in the world. In Nollywood, a number of filmmakers have made a mark in the industry and are recognized and appreciated globally through their work. Son of the famous theatre and film director and producer Ade KUNLE Afolayan is a filmmaker who has carved a niche for himself not just in Nollywood but also in the African film industry. He is known for directing movies like The Figurine, Phone Swap, and the multiple award-winning dark psychological thriller film October 1.
Okay. We found out not about you.
We are dealing with premeditated murder in the first degree.
KUNLE Afolayan is on the verge of making history. He is about to set a pace in the world of movie making. With his latest flick, The CEO, which is the first ever Pan-African movie, the producer is set to achieve a feat that has never been achieved even in Hollywood, Nollywood or Bollywood.
With The CEO, is very exciting now because we are at that stage where, everything seemed to be all set and we just want to let the cat out of the bag. Yeah, a few days ago we had a press screening where, a snippet of the film was revealed to the media, and it was quite an experience. And, now we have everything all set. The first major event is still going to be on the 1st of June, where we're going to have the airborne premiere. That is what I call it.
Speaking with HipTv, Afolayan revealed plans to have a grand premiere of his movie aboard Air France en route Paris, France on June 1, 2016.
This idea of premiering on the plane, it's something that was conceived by myself and the Air France team, and immediately we agreed. We started looking at the possibility of making it happen, because since it's something that has never been done before, it's not going to be just showing a film on the plane. It's going to be an event, like you have red carpet event, at a normal, premiere. Normal venue is the same that is going to happen. You can imagine having a DJ at the boarding gate, to the plane. You can imagine setting up a cocktail party, before going, on a plane. You can imagine having red carpet where you are checking in your luggage, and you have paparazzi and all of that. Those are the, pre-premiere events that will happen, on that same day. And on the plane, there's going to be the screening, which is the normal thing that happens, and after then there will be all picture taken with the superstars, and there will be after party on the plane. This is like the CEO plane. On that 1st of June, the Air France plane is a CEO plane. You don't want to miss it. And the good thing is, for the benefit of those who can afford to be on that plane, you just need to tune to HipTv, and you can see all that is happening, live and direct, on your television.
The CEO, which has a Pan-African marketing prospect, having pulled its cast from countries such as Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, Benin Republic, Ivory Coast and Morocco, among others, will headline the prestigious Nollywood Week Paris, a film festival organized by the France-based association.
On the 2nd, there's a film festival called Nollywood Week Paris, and this is their 4th edition. And this year, the CEO will be opening, that festival in Paris. After that, we're going to come back home and stage a massive event, like we normally do. And that will be our own grand Nigerian premiere, which will possibly hold at the hotel on the 10th of July. And that will be open to about 2,000 people, because it's going to be really huge.
The multi-award winning actor and producer has more success story to tell, as he recently completed the building of his multi-million naira mansion, an achievement which, according to him, was gotten through hard work, sacrifice and bold steps in the right direction.
Everybody's dream is to have a shelter, to be able to shelter your family. But for me, it is not just having a shelter, it is having a shelter of my choice. And this is not something I just did yesterday. This is something I've been working on for a long time. I acquired the land, a long time ago, and I started building it not just yesterday. I've been building it, I think, for like 4 or 5 years now. And there are times when I'll stop because there's no fun. Then you go all out, work again. Whatever it is I make, I'll chunk it there. I zero down on everything, pretty much, and I focused on that because and the real me, I don't like doing what everybody is doing. I like to be different. And that is why the style of the house and pretty much everything about the house is different. It's a lot of stones, it's a lot of wood, it's a lot of nature. By in the next 1 year you're going to see a lot of greens. By the time all the trees there grows, you barely even see the house because there will be a lot of trees. It is not just about luxury. For me, it's not a luxury. I think it has more to do with taste and choice. I'm sure some people's car is the worth of their house. Some people dream, but they dream blindly. And when I put it out, I said, you have to dream, you have to follow the dream realistically. It is important. It's just like some people will go to church, like 5 times in a week, and they won't work. And they always pray for miracle. And I don't believe in those kind of things. I believe that your hand, Yorubas will say, it is what you do with your hand that will feed you.
Afolayan also held a housewarming party at his mansion located in an upscale estate along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway.
Irregular.
A real definition of what we can call a mansion. The home is very elegant.
Of course, 100%.
I love this.
Like, it looks so small and it's deceptively big.
It's work well done, money well spent. Very good. And I'm very excited at the fact that he's also taking his time to infuse a lot of art, the doors, the mahogany doors, built here with the trees, and all of that. So it's an amazing piece.
This is all KUNLE. I was just an onlooker. He did everything, and I was like, wow.
I need to see the cinema actually. I haven't gone into that one. So that one I have to go into before I leave.
The pool and the lighting at night is just beautiful.
Mo wá ń gbàdúrà sí Ọlọ́run, ọba tó ṣe tiẹ̀ láṣeyọrí, àwọn ọmọ ọba bẹ́ẹ̀ tó kù, ogun ọ̀run á gbọ́wọ́ wọn sókè.
With the never-ending trend of celebrity social media parody accounts defrauding unsuspecting fans, KUNLE Afolayan sternly advised his fans to beware of fake accounts on social media, pointing out that all his social media accounts are verified.
A lot of people have been reaching out to me to say, I have sent you that money, and another person will come and say, oh, okay, you promised me laptop, and I'm wondering where's all of this coming from. And later I realized that then they would, screen grab the message and send to me, and apparently they've been following the wrong people on Facebook and on Instagram, and these are people who are using my name to commit all sorts of atrocities. So I would like to tell people to please tread with caution on social media. If you're a real fan and or you want to propose work or you want to reach out one way or the other, I'm on Twitter as KUNLE Afolayan and my account is verified. When you see the blue sign with Mark, that is the verified sign, and that is the real me. It's KUNLE Afolayan. If it's on Facebook, I am KUNLE Afolayan, and that account also is verified. And I'm on Instagram as KUNLE Afo, but of course if you type KUNLE Afolayan, it will bring out my account, and that is also verified. Please let us be careful, because I won't be liable to, we just need to be careful, on social media. and all the best.
With all this being said, we hope that fans will be more careful in the coming days and would endeavor to not fall victim of cyber fraud. And to KUNLE Afolayan, HipTv congratulates you on all your achievements. We leave you with the trailer of KUNLE Afolayan's latest movie, The CEO. Enjoy.
From the multi-award-winning filmmaker KUNLE Afolayan.
What were you doing at the beach resort?
The first ever Pan-African movie. 5 top executives from across Africa, highly regarded by their employer.
We've all met at company retreats in the past before.
Each one with a mission and a strategy to pass the somewhat unconventional test in order to determine who will be the next CEO. Featuring Wale Ojo, Nico Panagio, Aurelie Elian, Fatim Layachi, Peter King, Hilda Dokubo, Kemi Akindoju, Jimmy Jean-Louis, and a special appearance by 3 times Grammy Award winner, Angelique Kidjo.
I googled you last night, and I came up with nothing. Nada.
I'm off the grid. I fly below the signal.
Coming to the cinemas from the 15th of July, 2016.